So I invite you to come into a comfortable position, a nice balance between energy and alertness in the body, and ease and resting into your posture, maybe trying to have an upright position, whatever's comfortable for you. And just begin by feeling your body settle, anchoring the meditation by grounding into your body. Feeling your lower half of your body soft, heavy, sinking like a tree roots into the soft earth. Having taken a little moment to ground the body, just scan the rest of your body for any habitual tension, any areas that feel stiff or tight, or maybe they're holding some emotion, general tension or stress, anxiety. And just gently inviting the area to soften, allowing the sensations of breath to begin to flow through the area. And let your attention follow the breath as it flows a little deeper into the body. Breath flowing smoothly. Feeling your body softening all your tissues, softening your muscles, your tendons, softening any connective tissue, softening even your bones, letting that sense of melting softness permeate all the way through so that each cell begins to soften. Softening your belly and your abdomen. Feel the flow of breath even in your low back and your pelvis. Feel the breath breathing itself into your body. Soft belly receiving each breath. And we're going to begin today by using the breath, the kind of concentration technique to calm and soothe the mind, to connect with each arising moment. So just tuning in a little deeper to your breath. All the sensations as the breath moves through your body. Feel the breath washing through you from head to toe. Each inhale creating a little more spaciousness. Each exhale settling a little deeper into the open spaces. Letting the breath flow in and out like waves in the ocean. You might feel the breath flow in different areas, noticing where it's easy to connect with the breath. Maybe at the nostrils, through your chest. Maybe the breath opening the ribs in your rib cage as it expands and contracts. Or the flow of breath down in your belly and abdomen, Each breath moving through you like a wave. And begin to connect with the ocean, beneath the wave, beyond the wave. Letting your awareness expand a little bit for a moment. And in the body, that might feel like connecting with the way the breath flows from all parts of you at once in unison. Feel the whole body gently expanding and contracting with each breath. Any other parts of your life that have been moving like a wave, thoughts and emotions. Try to reach beneath them to connect with the ocean. Connecting with the vast, spacious depth beneath you, around you. Holding that spaciousness. Letting everything else quiet. And then returning your attention to the sensations of breath in the body. Noticing if it feels any different, having connected with that larger sense of scale, the ocean. So cultivating a little bit of sustained attention with the breath. I'm going to spend a few moments just following the breath. Noting the beginning, middle, and end of each breath, each inhale, each exhale. Keeping your attention with the flow of breath. Maybe noting the pause between breaths. And anytime the mind wanders, just pausing and gently, without any judgment, returning your attention and your presence to the breath, to each arising moment. When I teach these techniques in meditation for overcoming the obstacle of distraction, or what to do with the unruly mind, which is often likened to all kinds of things, a monkey mind or a wild horse that's untrained. We come and we sit and we focus on the breath, but eventually, inevitably, the mind will wander. And there's no need to resist this. This is part of being human. And how do we gently coax the mind back? So one of the tools I teach is an acronym called SOLAR. And the S stands for stop. So the first part is just pausing, noticing, recognizing I've wandered off. I'm in planning dinner. I'm stuck in this storyline. I'm in the grips of this emotion. So first we just stop, we notice it. And then we observe, that's the O in SOLAR. Having taken a spacious pause, Observe the wandering without judgment. And then the L is for let it go. Let it go without engagement. And the end of the acronym is and return. Return your attention to your breath, to the moment and your practice. So we have stop, taking that pause, creating that space, observe, let it go, and return. And I've always used this technique or tool when dealing with the wandering mind, but I find that it really contains some of the heart of meditation practice in general. So when we sit to meditate, part of what's going on is really the heart, is this practice here, where we are stopping or taking a pause, right? We're consciously taking a step back, sitting in stillness, making a container to pause, creating space. And once we've created that space, we're just observing, letting everything populate our field of awareness. It takes training to do it without judgment or engagement or reactivity. And that's a big part of meditation practice, strengthening the ability to just observe, or perhaps to feel from the inside that direct experience without all the added extra baggage and storyline. Create the space. We recognize and allow just observing. And then we let it go, whatever we need to let go. So in this meditation, just taking a moment, asking yourself, what can I let go of right now? What is like a ripe fruit hanging that could be dropped? What needs to be let go of? Using each exhale as another opportunity to practice letting go. It might be letting go of unskillful thoughts, of storylines and feelings. It might be letting go of some way that some tendencies, distancing from the present moment, resisting the moment. It might be letting go of something in your life that's adding friction, complicating unnecessarily. And then at the end, we have the practice of returning to the breath, to the moment, to this practice. And the mind will wander. So the returning is something we also have the opportunity to practice again and again. Showing up. The most important part in meditation practice is just showing up. Making that return. Practicing the returning part is also a way of strengthening resiliency. No matter the storms we weather, the changes that are occurring inside or outside, which are just as inevitable as the mind wandering, it's our action of returning our attention. Having created that space, we are free to direct our attention in the way that we want to have that choice in how we live. So it's a simple teaching that's used in the apparently seemingly simple task of just following the breath, but it has much deeper implications throughout life and practice. So keeping your mind or returning your mind once more to the breath. Just following the breath a few more moments. Noting the flow, the beginning, middle, and end, the space between each breath. The breath is also always changing, just like the mind, just like all of life. As we create this space, we enter this flow of change, abiding in the change, like wading into a river. Sending anything you no longer need downstream in that river as you let go with each exhale. Observing and noticing what comes towards you in the river, what lies upstream. And whenever you wander, returning once again. And then when you're ready, easing back out of this practice, stretching however your body needs to. Thank you for meditating with me.